My world has just calmed down, learning to thrive with dyslexia and/or ADHD. I was working with a taekwondo coach and Commonwealth medalist one day to help him improve his literacy and to enable him to teach other students. I asked him about the mental images he saw during a fight. I always think of taekwondo as being like chess for the feet. Sure enough, he could see his next move, then he could see his opponent's move, then he could see his next move. Most of his images were continually moving, which is a great skill for taekwondo. I asked him whether he ever saw any unwanted pictures. He looked at me very sheepishly and said, "Yes, when I approach the mat sometimes, I can get images of things like, how am I going to get home and what's for tea?" I inquired with a smile whether he found that helpful, and he said no, not at all, he'd rather get rid of them. So I taught him how to turn off the ones he didn't need. In just a few seconds I taught him about grounding by using the analogy of other sports, say golf, and then suggested he could imagine a remote control for any extra screens and just turn them off. This 6'6" taekwondo expert looked at me in amazement and said, "The world has suddenly calmed down. Thank you so much. I will now go and teach my students how to do this." One of the great things about working with athletes is their openness to new ideas. If they make a positive difference, they will embrace them and develop them further for their specific requirements. This story was first published in the Elephants in the Classroom. To find out more information, go to empoweringlearning.co.uk. Thank you for listening to me.